Woo! Yeah, baby! That's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about. The Montreal Canadiens have made themselves a move, signing Sean Farrell to a 3-year ELC. The forward enjoyed a standout season with Harvard this year. This is a pretty good move, and it's one that we all sort of saw coming, especially if you were watching hockey games yesterday. There was a panel segment on the Hockey Night in Canada intermission where I believe it was Elliot Friedman who went out there and pretty much said that a Sean Farrell signing with the Canadiens is pretty much on the horizon. It could happen any minute now. Well, it happened about 2 hours ago today, so I apologize for being late with the video, but, that's what happens when you pre-schedule things. Either way, though, let's go over this press release on the Montreal Canadiens website. Montreal Canadiens GM Kent Hughes announced today that the team has agreed to terms on a 3-year ELC with Sean Farrell that will start in 2022-2023 and go on to 2024-2025. So, his 3-year ELC starts this year. It starts in this year's worth of play. So, not next year, not 2023, 2024, all the way to 2025, 2026. It's this season up until 2024, 2025, which carries an average annual value of $1.15 million a year. He will be joining the team on the upcoming trip to Buffalo and Philadelphia. That's amazing, man. That's so hype. We know the Canadiens have been suffering through injuries. Pretty much the team right now, it's like 60% Laval Rocket. So why not go out there and try out a guy like this? The 21-year-old scored 20 goals and added 33 assists in 34 games this season with the Harvard University Crimson in the NCAA's Hockey East Conference. In 58 career games at the collegiate level, the 5'9", 175-pound left winger totaled 81 points. A native of Hopkins, Massachusetts, is that pronounced that right? Hopkinton, my goodness, I apologize to the residents of Hopkinton. Farrell was selected in the 4th round by the Canadiens in the 2020 draft. So this is a guy coming over to Montreal that had a really good season. Let's move the Streamlabs formatting. There you go. That looks a little bit better. There we go. That's what we want to see. Sean Farrell, as the article stated, 5'9", 174, left-handed guy, signed till the end of 2025, making 1.158 AAV. Now, you may be wondering, why is it like that? Why is it not just a $950,000 ELC starting next year? Well, collegiate guys, it's a little bit different. You're not signing these guys in the offseason. You're signing them right after they finish their years with games remaining on your own regular season. So there's some cap shenanigan mumbo-jumbo stuff going on that I'm not too smart to comprehend. But either way, Sean Farrell's coming over to Montreal. He'll be joining the team. If he suits up in games, then great. He will be an interesting part to end off this Canadian season. If you want to know how he plays, though, this is the scouting report on Elite Prospects. He is an undersized forward with elite playmaking ability. Farrell has come into his own this year. He's an adept passer and finds teammates in dangerous areas on offense. He's just so darn smart and creative with the puck on his stick, and he's not afraid to try highly difficult passing plays either. That was from the EP 2020 draft guide. You can understand why he went so late. He went in the 4th round, but it's pretty much because he was 5'9", 174. Back in his draft season, though, he was still a pretty talented player, posting up 56 points in 44 Chicago Steel games. The next season, he absolutely exploded, getting 101 points in the same league and being undisputably the best college junior player who had been drafted at that point. Last season, he had over a point per game with the Harvard University Crimson, was also over a point per game for Team USA at the Olympics, and under a point per game for Team USA at the World Championships. So Farrell had his fair share of U.S. representation. This season, he really went out there and improved his point production, 20 goals, 33 assists, and 34 NCAA games. He was one of the top players in the entire NCAA in points. He was 4th overall this year. When you talk about Sean Farrell, you talk about the elite playmaking, his overall ability to understand what's going on around him, the puck skills, and you also talk about the work ethic. Small guy? No, that's no problem. He's a feisty guy. He's a try-hard guy. You talk about these smaller players that have such good work ethic that the Canadiens seem to get their hands on. You talk about the Brendan Gallaghers of the world, you talk about the Paul Byrons of the past, Sean Farrell is right up that alley in just being an absolute pest to play against, even though he's not the biggest guy in the world. Add to this all the puck skills, the offensive vision, the IQ, etc., and you have yourselves a profile that says that this guy could be an immediate NHL impact player right now, and long term, he could be, let's say, a middle to top 6 forward that has, let's say, 50 to 60 point ceiling potential. I mean, I don't want to go out there and get too crazy with the numbers, but Sean Farrell is so good at producing points that the sky's the limit here, especially for a guy taken in the 4th round 3 years ago. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below about Sean Farrell signing his ELC with the Canadiens. I hope you enjoyed this video, and bye.